Welcome to the SkeinWitch YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Alicia, or Ali for short. If you like talking yarn, crochet, knitting, and all things crafty, definitely subscribe to my channel and follow me, my pretty. Hello everybody, welcome back to episode number 9. Before I start, I wanted to give a huge shout out to a few people who commented on not my last video, but the video before that. I had said to comment sheep if you made it to the end, or comment the emoji sheep if you made it to the end of the video. Big shout out to Hippie Rose Handcrafts, Amber Cooper, and Jennifer Panopoulos. I think I'm saying that wrong, but I'll have them all come up on the screen. Thank you guys so much for always watching till the end of my videos. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate all of you. Let's get right onto this podcast. So let's start off with whips. So my first whip that I have to show you all is this one here. And this is the Brookline dress by Gardin, I believe. I'll have everything linked down below. And this is the colorway Moira's Rose Garden by Murray & Company. So I am down onto the bottom of the dress here. This is such it's such an amazing knit because it's just so easy to knit, and now the skirt is just straight stockinette. So it's a very mindless type of knit. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I had a little bit of issues with the short rows for the skirt part of the dress. For some reason, I did the short rows backwards, and I did the short rows on the front rather than the back. I don't know, I misread the pattern, and I realized it very, very late in the making of the dress. So what I ended up doing is I really didn't want to scrog the entire bottom of the dress, so I just did another bunch of short rows on the back of the dress. So now the back is longer than the front, so I'm hoping that'll be okay, but I don't know. I've never winged it before. Usually if I mess up, I usually just start all over again, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna leave it alone, let it rock, and see what happens. But this colorway is just absolutely stunning, right? It's like the prettiest thing I've ever seen. There's obviously the Brookline blouse, and this is the Brookline dress pattern. So that is my first whip. So far I am on my third skein, I believe. So it is gonna take up a bunch of yarn, which is fine because I had originally bought, I think, 5 skeins of this yarn. So I'm hoping to use up all of it. But then again, at the same time, I don't want the dress to be that long. I really want it to stop right above my knee. So I don't know. Let's hope that I could use up all the yarn because I don't want to have a single skein just laying around. This is being held in my Pinkalicious bag by Black Pearl Magic. So it's pink on the front, clear on the back. It's huge. This is, I think, the shawl size, I think. So it's a really big bag, and I absolutely love it. So that is my first whip. My next whip is not in a project bag yet. I just actually started this last night. So this is just the neckline of my next project here. This is the Seleste tee by, I'm gonna completely butcher this name and I apologize. I think it's Sari Nordlund. I'm probably saying that very, very wrong. I will make sure to link everybody down below with all the information and everything. And I am knitting this up in the colorway Animal Cookies by Mace's Skeins. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous yarn, pink, and it literally looks like an animal cookie. Like the frosted animal cookies. Amazing. Animal cookie. I'm super excited to work this up. When I got the yarn, I was like, ooh, I need a project in it immediately. So I'm happy to have started the Seleste tee. This mug, I don't know if you can see it. It is a ombre mug with orange into purple, and it's got these little pineapples on it. And my sister sent my dad an edible arrangement for Father's Day. And of course I stole the mug. My next whip is being neglected. This is just a pair of toe-up socks. Ugh. just a pair of toe-up socks. I am using the colorway, right, the toe is Shadow Cat. The next striped area is Monster Mash. These are both by Mace Skeins. And then this little green area here is Stars Grove Fiber. It was from their Advent, the Christmas Advent last year. I am neglecting this project so bad. I want to knit socks, but I also hate knitting socks. I don't know if any of you are like that. So I do have to keep going. I finished my little green row, and now I have to start on the Monster Mash again. But I will pick this up sooner or later. But this is my first time doing toe up, and I do really like toe up. I think that it's fun. But I also like learning new things, so I think that kind of keeps it fresh and new. My last whip I don't have with me, but my last whip is the Cozy Memory Blanket. I just haven't worked on it at all. I decided that I wanted to start over. My beautiful friend Naomi, she also is working on the Cozy Memory Blanket, and I convinced her to start over, so now I believe I have to start over just because I started doing it on circular needles, and then I found out that I liked doing it on, like, I liked making the pattern on DPNs, so I think I'm gonna start that blanket over. I had originally started, like, a spooky blanket that I was only gonna use, like, Halloween yarn on, which I think I'm still gonna do, but yeah, that one's kind of on halt. I'm not really paying attention to that Cozy Memory Blanket right now, but it's fine, you know. That's a project that you pick up here and there. I knew it was going to happen because I hate blankets. I hate anything that's super repetitive. So, yeah. Let's jump right into finished objects. My first finished object is this right here. And this right here is My Little Secret Crop by Jessie May Designs. This is in the colorway Semi Charmed by Pretty Twisted Yarns. I fell pretty hard for Pretty Twisted Yarns. I love all of her yarn. So far, any of the yarn that I bought from her, I've absolutely loved. This Semi Charmed colorway just, for some reason, screamed Halloween to me. I know that it's not like the typical Halloween colors, but I don't know. There's just something about it. I learned very quickly that I hate knitting and purling. I feel like this took me forever. When I first made it, it looked so small. I think that this is in the size 3, I think. So like a medium. When I first knit it up, it looked tiny, and I was a little bit afraid. But then when I blocked it, it did stretch out, and then I wore it once and stretched a tiny bit more. I mean, I could definitely go for something a little bit longer next time. I think I made it too cropped. But if I make this pattern again, I definitely will make it a little bit longer. I think I didn't follow the pattern when it came to the croppedness of it. I just kind of wanted it to be over. But yeah, so that is my first finished object. My second finished object, which is like one of my favorite things I think that I've ever made yet, is this Brookline blouse. And this again is by Gardin. I think I'm saying her last name wrong, so I apologize if I am. And this is in the colorway Nanny's Favorite by Mace Skeins. I've learned that I absolutely love this Brookline blouse pattern. I don't know, I just find it super fun, and that's why I decided to make the dress. It fits beautifully, it's flattering. I love everything about it. The only thing I think that I would do differently, which I'm going to do differently on the dress, is I'm not a huge fan of this, of the sleeve bobble situation. Like, most of the time I would like a nice little bobble, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. So I think that I'm going to finish the sleeves with this little flare thing at the bottom. So on the dress, I'm going to do this little flare. That is my final whip. I'm so happy that I had 2 today, because usually I have like either 1 or none. Let's talk about my acquisitions. My first acquisition is these beautiful crescent moon weavings from Moon and Yarn. I had asked her to custom make me these 2 moons. I'll have videos of it pop up. The first one is a very girly, like fairy-like kind of vibe, very pink and blue and purple, just all those beautiful pastel colors in one beautiful weaving. And then I also asked her to make me the second moon as close to Mace Skeins Monster Mash as possible. I love that colorway. If you know me, you know I love Monster Mash. It's like one of my favorite, hands down. I love Monster Mash. So I had asked her to make me a moon going off that vibe. And she made me both, and then I hung them both up here next to my beautiful neon sign. I don't know what just turned off. Oh, no. My light's changing. I feel like they represent both sides of me. I have a very, like, dark side where I love everything, like, spooky and black and all of that. And then I also have that very, like, I don't want to say feminine, but I have a very, like, I love pastels and whatever. And I think most of the time I'm in, like, darker clothes, but when it comes to my knitting, I'm very bright. And of course I wear my knits, so it's like it's a mixture, you know. Then moving right on to another Moon and Yarn purchase. I got this a few weeks ago. Again, I just wanted to wait until this podcast to talk about it. This is her little mailing card, and I think this is just beautiful. And then I have this beautiful art yarn. Now, I started buying, like, this art yarn when I started watching the Woolies podcast, and then Brienne made a poncho out of her art yarn, and I think that now I am slowly buying a bunch of art yarn because I think I want to make a poncho as well. But this is some yarn that she spun up. It's called Cinnamon Twist. It's 4 yards, 2.5 ounces. And I'll put the name of the person that made this bat. I don't know much about spinning, so I don't want to get anything wrong. But look at this yarn here. I'm gonna do one of these. Look at this yarn. How beautiful is this? I mean, of course I got it because it screams fall, but I just love, like, art yarn is so beautiful to me. Again, I don't really know in what way I'll use it. I mean, like I said, I really like the idea of making a poncho out of all of it, but, like, look how beautiful. I love it. I love everything about this yarn. So pretty. So that is my purchase from Moon and Yarn. I have another package on the way from Moon and Yarn, and it's another weaving, and I'm so excited about it. But yeah, so that is this beautiful bat spun by Brienne. Okay, so my next acquisition is from Sunrise Grove from Etsy. I saw the Knitty Witch talk about this. If you don't know the Knitty Witch, it is Vanessa, and she's also super cool. I love watching all of her podcasts. I've been watching her podcasts for a little while now, and we are friends on Instagram, so yeah. She's super sweet. She's a hairdresser. She's witchy. She's, like, literally my, like, twin. So I was watching her podcast, and she talked about these stitch markers, and I literally had to pause her video and go buy these stitch markers because they are too good. Too good. These are the stitch markers, or I guess these would be progress keepers, not stitch markers, that she showed on her podcast. So these are little tarot card stitch markers. So they're little tarot cards. It's the moon, the sun, and the stars. Beautiful. And they're little progress keepers. They have the little clasp, the lobster clasp on them. And then I broke into these already, and I'm using them on both of my whips. These are just little, like, spears full of, like, potions and crystals. and candles. Super cool. They're wooden stitch markers, and they seem like engraved, or like that. I forget what that's called when they burn them. But super, super beautiful. It says Spheres of Clairvoyance. I don't know. I'm not good at reading, so don't hate me. So this is another set of stitch markers. These are called the Witching Hour, which I think I'm gonna take a few of these and add them. I'm gonna send, so I don't want to like talk about it on the podcast because I don't know if they'll be watching, but I am gonna send a birthday package to one of my fiber friends because their birthday is coming up. So I had them in mind when I was shopping here. But they're just a bunch of little witchy type of things. There's a little cat, there's a broomstick, a hat. But those are super cute. I love those. And then I like almost died. So they sent me a little like gift for purchasing. So it says, "Thank you for your order. Please enjoy these stitch markers as our gift to you." And I freaking died. I died. There is this beautiful little planchette. Then there's a little moon. This is a little like fairy cottage situation. And then there's this beautiful like mountain with stars and the moon. Just super cool. And I appreciate a small business doing something like this. It's really, really sweet. This is a matching set of earrings that I bought one for a friend, and the other one is for me. I got these little planchette earrings. Super, super cute. And then I got the same planchette earrings for a friend, just in the lighter tone wood. Which I hope that they like I like the lighter ones now looking at it. I like them better because you can kind of read it a little more. But I mean, these dark wood ones are sick. So again, that is from starsgrove.com or Stars Grove Knittery. Again, thank you, Knitty Witch, for putting me on. And last but not least, I messaged them just to make sure that it's okay that I plug their Instagram and stuff on here. But if they say yes, obviously I'm recording before they say yes or no. I'll make sure to link everything down below, how you can contact this person. So first things first, they sent me these cute little progress keepers. So they're these little gummy bears and they're so cute. That was really sweet of them to send them to me. I am so addicted to little progress keepers. I think what I'm gonna start doing is making charm bracelets. It's super cute. I love it. I love it so much. I mean, even to put these like on a chain. Ugh, whatever. I'm such a nerd. Gonna open this little package here. Oh my god, are these stickers? They're stickers. You all know that I love stickers. I love stickers so much, but I'm one of those weirdos that when I have stickers, I don't put them anywhere because I never want to waste them. It says you are appreciated. So they do like, I guess it would be called graphic designs. They draw these characters, and it's Space Spun Studio. How freaking cute. Oh, and this is a little thank you. How freaking cool. Look at the little skull. I love that. And these are some amazing sticker. Oh my god. Look, these are like a bunch of little like treats. Oh my freaking god, this is so cool. Look at this crochet cat. Are you freaking kidding? Oh my god. I love this little, the cauldron with the yarn. Look, it's a little pattern, but it's a spell book. Oh my god, I'm dying. And how cute is this freaking cat? Oh my god, their little trick-or-treat bucket with yarn. Oh, I'm dying. This is so freaking cute. And then there's this knit cat. Oh my god. Oh my god. These stickers are amazing. I love them. I'm sorry, I'm like totally freaking out. These are the cutest things I've ever seen. So they sent me those little stickers. Thank you so, so much. Thank you so much. But this is what I'm really excited about. I'm so excited. I've been holding these in their bag because I didn't want to open them without showing you all, and I'm happy I did that because then you got like my genuine reaction. So they hand make crochet hooks, and they come in these little crocheted coffins, which are just, I'm dying. These are the cutest things ever. And they have the sizes on these like stitch markers, and I'm sorry, not stitch markers, progress keepers that say the name of the number of the hook size. So this one's a 3.5 and then this one's a 6. So they were actually very, very sweet, very generous enough to send me one for free. And I had originally ordered this 3.5. So let's open this baby up first. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is amazing. How freaking cool. How freaking cool is this crochet hook? He's a little skeleton. So I think they do glow in the dark if I'm not mistaken. How amazing. These are handmade. Handmade. And they're like ergonomic, so they're good for your wrists so they don't hurt. Oh my God, and it comes with this little progress keeper. Look at this little progress keeper. So cute. And so like I said, they did send me this one as a gift, which again, I really, really appreciate. I just can't believe these are handmade. It's just out of this world. And here is this one here. But I mean, please tell me this is not the best thing you've ever seen. Like, I'm just so, and like I could already tell that it's comfortable. I'm actually gonna have to start. I'm gonna crochet something. I'm gonna cast something on and I'm gonna crochet because I want to use these hooks. This is just so amazing, and these are like crocheted pouches too. So this took time and effort, and I so appreciate. If you watch this, because I know you watch my podcast, I so appreciate all of this. Thank you so, so much. And if I'm allowed to link you, I'm going to link you everywhere because you literally are amazing. Ugh, these stickers, I can't get over them. Thank you for everything. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. So yeah, so that is the last part of my acquisitions. I really hope that this video doesn't get really long because I have a feeling it will. I don't really have anything for Not So Yarny related, I don't think. And then what's next? I don't have my next project per se planned because I just started a new one. But what's next for the channel? I'm going to be posting another haul video. I am also thinking about trying to do a video of like, I want to start putting my yarn into kits so that I know what's my next project. But then that kind of gets hard for me because I am a person who goes on Ravelry every day and I'm like constantly liking things. So I think that that's going to be a little bit hard of a commitment for me. But I do want to do that where I just have the kits ready so I don't have to think twice about it. So that way I actually use up some of my yarn, because what's happening is I keep buying more yarn and I keep using that new yarn for projects and I'm not touching my old stuff. So I need to start touching my old stuff. I do want to actually cast on a shawl, but now that I have those beautiful crochet hooks, I think I need to cast on a shawl in crochet, like a crochet pattern, because right now I only have a knitted pattern in my queue. So that might need to happen. But yeah, I think that's all that I have for you today. I hope you all enjoyed this podcast. I think that this one's going to be a long boy, so I'm sorry if it is. I am blown out of this world that I am almost at 400 subscribers. Thank you all so much for subscribing and coming back and watching my videos. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. This is just so fun for me. I love talking yarn. I love all the friends that I've made over on Instagram. I mean, I've made genuine connections with people. So if you're on Instagram and you want to chat about yarn, definitely find me on there and hit me up. Yeah, you know, I love talking anything yarn, anything projects, knitting, crochet. I just love talking to people about yarn, and I love that you all come back and listen to me talk about yarn and projects and all that kind of stuff. And I also am like excited that I'm sharing my like knitting journey with you all. Before this, I was a hardcore crocheter. All I did was crochet. So since this podcast has started, I've dabbled in knitting. Well, not dabbled. I'm like full blown like a knitter now. But yeah, it's cool to see my journey. And I'm also, it's amazing to share it with you all. But yeah, so let me stop flapping my lips, as they say. I'll see you all on the next video. If you're not here for the hauls, then I'll see you on the next podcast. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!